Are you guys ready for a magical story? This one's about a prince wanting to find his true princess. And it involves a single tiny little pea. Let's start. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a young prince. He had everything he could ever wanted. A grand castle, sparkling fountains, even golden carriages. But one thing was missing. The prince longed for a bride. Not just any bride, but a true princess. He said, "I'll travel all across the world until I find her." And so he did. He traveled to distant lands and met many royal ladies. They all wore crowns, fine dresses, they spoke with grace. But each time he returned home without
Ganda hari Jumat, Bang.
They may
Hari
look
Jumat
like
tanggal 31.
princesses,
Iya.
but are they truly real?
Dia tak mau kena Sabtu.
And one
Sabtu
stormy
minggu lepas tu ya.
night, as rain lashed against the castle walls, thunder shook the windows, there was a loud knock.
Woi, Bang, abang tinggal di mana? Kalau saya di
Knock,
Singapura, kalau abang
knock.
kalau abang
Excuse me?
di mana?
The prince rushed down, and as the door opened, there stood a young lady. She was soaked to her skin. Her dress was soaked and muddy. Her hair was dripping, and her shoes were ruined. But she spoke with grace. "Excuse me, I am a princess. May I take shelter from the storm?" The prince stood there in shock. "A princess out in such weather?" The queen walked in and saw this happening. "We shall see if she's a true princess." And immediately that night, the queen prepared a bed. And on the wooden frame, she placed a single little pea. So small, it seemed impossible to notice. Then she called servants and commanded them to bring 20 mattresses and 20 featherboards. The servants dragged and panted each mattresses, stacking them higher and higher. It almost reached the ceiling. As the princess walked in to take a look at their bed, she tilted her head back in astonishment. "Whoa, this bed is as tall as a tower, but I shall try." She climbed up the bed with a ladder. As she wobbled here and there, she finally reached the top to rest. That night, as she rested, as the storm was raging outside, inside, the princess, she could not sleep. She was turning here and there. She pressed her cheek against the pillow. Something sharp and small is under me. It feels like a storm. I feel like I can never sleep this way. And the next morning, the queen walked into the chamber. "Good morning, dear. How was your sleep?" The princess, she rubbed her eyes from exhaustion. "Oh, terribly. I felt something small and hard under me. I could barely get any sleep. I'm so tired." The queen smiled and called the prince. "Only a true princess could feel a little pea under all those mattresses. She is a true princess." The prince lit up in joy. "Finally, I found my true princess." And ever since then, the princess and the prince began their journey together happily ever after. The end. That's all from me. Thank you so much, and happy anniversary to UEC. Please give Ecclesia another round of applause. A very charming and extremely intriguing